Whoa, what's going on, guys? So, got a confession to make. I skipped, I think, one meal yesterday. I say I think because you got to hear me out, all right? So, my last 3 meals of the day, because I had to go to bed early because I was getting up real early tonight, were a bit closer together than they should have been. It's just kind of how the day went. All my meals were on time. I was eating everything pretty early, actually. Appetite was good, but, you know, I had to go to bed earlier, plain and simple, that day. Now, that being said, since I had to rush those last 3 meals, and this has happened to me before, when I was drinking my beef shake before bed, you know, keep in mind that's 10 ounces of beef, 17 ounces of water. So you're talking it's damn near 32, whatever. It's approaching a 2-pound shake that I'm already not hungry to begin with. And I go, hey, body, here's 2 pounds of fluid. That Parkway does not look good. Anyway, that's going to be fun. But after I drank that shake, halfway through the shake, I'm like, this is good, I'm fine. Right after I hit that halfway mark of the beef shake, I could tell I made a mistake. Where my body's like, hey, dude, don't drink any more of this. And I'm like, but body, you don't understand. It's the beef shake, and I'm going to go to bed. I need my protein. Well, my body then said to me, okay, John, if you're not going to listen, we'll do it for you. So I threw up, and I lost 2 meals worth of food, I'd say. I lost the one before my beef shake, and I lost the beef shake. So, how do I describe it? When I throw up, it's not graceful at all. It's like oh boy, this is a stopped Parkway. I throw up like a velociraptor in the bathroom. It's very aggressive. And I got across this Parkway beautifully. Now, that being said, I gotta put this in the sport mode and I gotta sneak across that lane that I should or shouldn't be doing. But regardless of that, yeah, I threw up like a velociraptor in the bathroom. It's never a pretty sight. So my face will swell up, everything will swell up because I'm popping blood vessels everywhere. So you might not be able to see it on the camera here, but like my eyes over here are a little flushed. Not my eyeballs, but like around my face. They're pretty flush right now. Okay, that guy did it, so I know I'm good. All right. I wasn't crossing over the HOV line. And I wasn't waiting for somebody to do it back there in my sight, so I knew I was in the clear. That would be ridiculous. But now we're moving. So that works. And technically, I don't know where it goes with this. I have one of those hybrid grand. Okay, there's the work, the construction. We're passing the construction, so we're good, baby. We're cruising now. All right. Suddenly all the traffic stopped. How nice. But I never knew really where the line fell for this, because the HOV lanes, it's either like 2+ people within a certain time range or whatever, or something called a a clean energy pass. Basically saying my car is a little bit of electric, right? Now, I have one of those hybrid Grand Cherokees. This car is nice. I like it. I'm happy. I got a great deal on it. But if I went to apply for the Clean Vehicle Pass, I would get it no problem because it's a hybrid. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, but hybrids, you're a little... What are you doing, John? What are you doing? That's not the way to do it. Let me tell you something. This thing is awesome. It's got like 460 horsepower. It flies. I get 80 miles to the gallon. It's fill a full regular tank. So if I just fill up the gas and I don't even charge the damn thing, I get like 400 something range. So it's great. So I can't complain. And just a nice, comfortable car. So I'm happy. And there's something else where if you're from New York, you probably have this more around you than some other states. But we have a lot of I wouldn't say a lot, but most places you go, that's a bigger place, has the like electric plug-in parking spaces. Pretty much right next to the handicap spaces, all the way in the front. But there's not a ton of EVs. Like, there's not always one in there, you know what I mean? So whenever I'm looking for a parking spot and I can find one of those, I'm always like pussy parking. I pull in, I plug my car in. I'm like, this is great. Because there's been a couple times I was trying to go to somewhere where there were 0 parking spots, but there was pussy parking available. So nobody else could park. I pull right into the pussy parking. I plug my car in, and I go on my merry way. You know, I couldn't care less about the electric doing this, that, or the next thing, but man, that privilege alone is pretty nice. I like it. But with the Clean Energy Pass that I was talking about, I would get approved for it no problem because it's a hybrid. But personally, I don't like stickers on my car. I don't like putting stuff on my car. I like just kind of leaving it alone. Beefing it up, bigger tires, things like that, hell yeah, absolutely. But putting stickers on my car, I'm just not a fan of it, you know? So, I don't have the pass because you need to stick the sticker on your car. So, I've always gotten away with it. Nothing's ever happened. I've always just hopped in and out of the lane as I needed to. But should that day come, it's kind of as simple as like, hey man, I thought the clean energy thing just meant it was a hybrid, or meant it was a full EV, or something like that. That's always been my mental go-to when you're playing stories in your head about what could happen, what couldn't happen, that never end up coming out and never end up happening to begin with. That's one of them, where I'm like, that's what I'll say. That's my out right there. I'll probably still get a ticket. Well, that's not true. But I could very well still get a ticket if I tried that. But I mean, you guys know me. I'm not a dick. I'm not gonna sit here and badmouth anybody, expect a cop, especially a cop. Far from it. But yeah, man. Anyway, per the video description, per the video title, we are in for a pectoral chest day, baby. The goal: get jacked. The mission, should you choose to accept it, train as intense as I can on every single exercise, like I always do, until my pec gets mad at me. So that's the plan. Chest, core, and calves. I'm sorry. I always do the 3 together. I'll be honest, my abs are killing me today. Because when your body, when your body throws up, right, and you vomit, you're pretty much contracting every muscle in your body, at least in your abdominal, like your abdominal area, just to force it out of you. And you're flexing it and contracting those muscles involuntarily with as much force as they can possibly muster up. Now, for a regular person, not a big deal. When you have some thick, strong abs and a thick, strong core, you know, it leaves you pretty sore the next day. Like, as if I trained my abs. I'm like, even stretching out, I'm like, oh my God, it just hurts. So, we're still going to train them today. Because they weren't trained, you know what I mean? They were just... You ever get sore from like a bad cramp? Because that's not what happened, but that's kind of like how I'm dictating the soreness, if you will. Since they weren't trained and they were sore from over flexing, over contracting, to me that makes the most sense, in sense of like a comparison. But if I'm training and it doesn't feel good, then I'm going to stop. You know what I mean? As far as my plan for chest day, here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to take the pre-workout, head inside. We're going to warm the pec up with like the reverse pitch movements and like a single arm cable fly I've been doing lately, which is, I think, is a nice way to start things off, to get some blood in the pec. Follow that with, hopefully, assuming it's available right away, excuse me, the decline plate loaded machine. Not the hammer piece, it's like a red one that I really like. The hammer piece is great, but this red one, since I injured myself a little bit, has been working really well, and I'm just kind of sticking with it. After that, going to some type of incline move, followed by some type of flat move, a dumbbell, like a dumbbell fly. After the flat move, calves, another incline move like those hex presses, followed by some type of like a low cable fly. Finish off my abs. I would have done one of the ab exercises in there, and I just didn't mention it a moment ago. Finish off the abs, pose, stretch, and as far as training goes, that's it, man. That's the training day. You know, we still have to go to the grocery store. We still have to cook up a lot of meals today. I have a lot of meal prep to do. That's gonna take a minute for sure. But besides that, we're looking good, baby. A nice, good day. Put some content for you guys. Post up the YouTube video. Edit the other YouTube videos. And that, you know, that's about all she wrote. I don't have too much more to talk about today. Almost dropped that. That wouldn't have been good. But what I will do is speak incredibly slow for another, I don't know, 5 seconds, so I can get into a safe lane, since we're about to get off the parkway to slam this pre-workout. Listen for the pop. Beautiful. All black everything. Thank you for the stuff. We have cherry cola pre, Tiger's Blood Pump, unflavored creatine. Cheers, my friends. Boom. Ooh. I had to put enough water in it, so it was a really strong flavor today. I never use the recommended amount of water for pre-workouts. Never have. Never will. Because I just want to slam it down. Dry scooping pre-workout, that's a weird Amazon truck. Dry scooping pre-workout's a bad idea. You know, we think we're cool, we think we're badass doing it, and I've dry scooped many scoops in my life. But here's something you don't realize about dry scooping pre-workout. Most of the ingredients in pre-workout are activated with water. Remember in high school and certain waters, whenever you put water into certain chemicals, it would start to do its thing and start activating? Most of the chemicals in a pre-workout are water activated. So, when you just dry scoop it and put a little water in your mouth quickly, and then just throw it into your stomach acid, you're not getting nearly what you should be, or what you could be, out of that product, you know? Where some of the chemicals in there might hit you a little harder, some of them might not hit you at all. But if you want consistency in what you're doing, man, mix it with water like it's supposed to. Let it chill for a minute, you know, nothing crazy. Just let it sit there a minute, do its thing. And then after the fact, slug it down and get to work, baby. And on that note, we're gonna look for a parking spot, because it looks like these warehouse guys are trying to take that extra lane of parking spaces for us, and that's not very nice. But yeah, they move their territory up. That's not nice. That's shitty. But on that note, my friends, hold on a second. You're gonna witness some good luck. Good luck, some prayers, whatever you want to call it. I'm all for prayers, but this seems a little not worth it for one. It's just a nice, close parking spot, baby. Awesome. There's the door. I'll see you inside. Let's get it. Whoa! What's going on, guys? So, man, we killed chest day today. It was a great workout. Can't say a bad thing about it. Pec was feeling good. I felt a little teeny something on the first rep of my first heavy work set for like the decline plate loaded press. But just getting it like up into the starting position, that first rep. After then, it was smooth as butter. Everything felt good. Hit a new PR on that. New PRs on dumbbell flies. Doing the 40-pound flies again. Everything's feeling, we're feeling good, man. The weight's coming back up. 228.6 today. So we're slowly just creeping our way back up where we were. And then I believe we're just gonna keep that momentum going, give or take, to about 250. So that's the plan. Let's see what we look like. See if we're getting a little too chunky, but I think we'll be all right. Please hold. Okay. Whew. Got the cameras in the way. It's all coming together, baby. You're definitely seeing a little more water on us. I used to have the veins running through here. They're still running through, they're just slowly disappearing. What about side chest? Ooh. Ooh. All right, baby. Let's see what we got going on down here. Leggies, my upper body looks good. Don't fail me today. Okay, we're slowly cooking again, baby. Whew. You know, guys, on that note, oh, it was a pretty successful day, if I do say so myself. The training my abs after I threw up last night, I could definitely tell a difference where, like, my leg raises, they were a lot harder, and my rope crunches, they felt a lot heavier. Freaking, knock on wood, they don't cramp up, but I think if they were gonna cramp, they would have done so by now. And on that note, my friends, tomorrow's a rest day, so I'll see you for something. Not sure what yet, but that's the fun of this. Have a great day, lift some heavy freaking weight, pec pop your pectacles, and I'll see you tomorrow.